We're all package deals. What are the contents in your bag?
Let me squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's what
You are now tuned in with knowledge on straight bourbon talk. Grab your glass, take a seat, and be present.
Are you single or are you a package deal? A lot of people think that single people with no children are truly single. That's what they think single is. When people say, "Are you single?" They think like, "Are you in a relationship?" Or "Are you single? Or are you really single? Like you're not seeing anybody. You don't have any, friends with benefits. You don't have any sex partners. You're completely single." And then you got the "Are you single but have children?" So it's more like a package deal, right? So a lot of people think like, if you don't have children, then you can be truly single. But people believe that if you do have children, there's no way you can truly be single because you're a package deal. Let's get into that. At the end of the day, we're all package deals. All of us. With children, without children, single, whatever single level you want to say, we're all package deals. Everything is a package deal. When you go purchase your food, it's a package deal. When you purchase your car, your house, protein shakes, anything you can think of, it's a package deal. You have your benefits, you have your cons. What is outweighing is ultimately what's going on here, right? So you got your packaging, the labeling, what the marketing team wants you to see, what looks good. They got these pictures, they got the nutrition facts on the back, how much sodium it has in there, how many carbs they have in there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's a package deal. How does it look to the consumer? So how does a single parent or a single person look to the consumer, the person that they're seeking, or somebody seeking them? It's all a package deal. Typically, a single parent with a child is less appealing than just a regular single woman or a single man. The packaging or the deal itself looks less appealing because typically they know they don't just get to deal with that person. They got to deal with that person and the child. They got to deal with the person, the child, and the lack of time they will have for them. They got to deal with that and baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, whatever it may be, whatever comes with that. So the package may seem less appealing. Typically, it's more or less appealing for women because most women typically have their children more. Unfortunate, but it's reality. Typically, if it's a single parent and it's a single mother, she typically have her child more, which means she has less time to be dating. So the packaging may seem less appealing. A single father that may have children, but he's single, this packaging is not as less appealing because, unfortunately, single fathers don't have their children as much. So they got more flexibility. Some even forget about the child, start their own new family. So the packaging really looks good. It's not good, I ain't condoning it, but it's reality. But that isn't to say that both situations can go vice versa. If the man have their children more, the woman have the children less, whatever it may be. It just typically this is how things go, and typically the packaging may just seem more appealing in some cases, or less appealing in some cases due to this, the circumstance. Ultimately, there are not very many people that are actually single. Stay with me. There are not many people that are actually single that's going to really come in a relationship single. And that's fine. It's fine if it plays out the way it should. Let me explain. Most of the time, most of us have trauma, built up trauma, undealt with trauma. Some of us don't even know we have trauma, but we have it. And when are we going to deal with that trauma? We don't even know. Because if you don't even know you have trauma, how are you going to deal with it? So, no, most of us don't come single, because what do we come with? Even if we don't have children, or if we do have children, what else do we come with? We come with trauma. We come with PTSD. We come with lack of communication, lack of trust, lack of love, lack of knowing how, lack of knowledge, lack of understanding, lack of drive, lack of. It's a lack of a lot of things you could be a lack of. So when you bring that in a relationship, you're not bringing just a pure you. You're bringing a package. That package that you bottled up that made you look really, really good when you met somebody. You looked your best. You know, the men got all tidied up, looking all good, cleaned up. Women looking all nice and beautiful, hair done, blah, 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 blah. It looked great. But once you get past that packaging and you open up that package of chips, you open up that package of cookies or carrots or celery or whatever it is, you get to see what's really in that package. You get to see what's really in there. And not to say there aren't good things, because you can also have an abundance of things. Abundance of love, abundance of trust, abundance of communication, abundance of understanding, abundance of drive. You can also have abundance. So that's a good package to open, obviously. But again, you're going after the package. Typically when you purchase things, you purchase off the eye. You purchase off the eye first. What looks good? What caught my attention? And then you read the back of it. You might read the back of it. You might read the back of it. But sometimes you just purchase off the eye. If somebody brought you four platters of food, same exact dish, but just made by different chefs. This one looked the best. This one looked okay. That one looked fairly decent. This one just looked completely horrible. You're typically gonna pick the one that looks the best, or maybe it smelled the best. But the catch-22 is the one that looks horrible, like some slop. Might taste the best. Might be the healthiest. So in the end, it's the best bang. It's the best it comes with the best benefit. But the packaging just looks so terrible. It looks unappealing. So you chose the one that was more appealing. The single person with no children. This looks more appealing to you. So you chose this person. And you took on their PTSD. You took on their trauma. Maybe they had a sprinkle of abundance of love, so they could love you. But you took on their clinginess. You took on their toxic traits that you thought were cute. You didn't see them. They covered them up with their packaging. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there are not many of us that come truly single. And that's fine. Because at the end of the day, we're all bringing packages. If you're building yourself up on a daily, as you should as an adult, then you should be developing what comes in your package. What do you come with? Are you coming with love or understanding or communication? Or are you coming with all your trauma, all your heartbreak? Are you coming with your PTSD? You coming with your resistance? Or are you coming with that wall up? Or maybe you got 4 walls up. You really don't want to be touched. But for some reason, you think it's good to be in a relationship. You think it's good to bring that package into someone else. What are you coming with? As long as the benefits outweigh the negatives, that's what matters. That's the packaging we should all be seeking. We shouldn't be seeking with only our eyes. We should be wanting to know what are the contents in that package. What comes with it? What do I get when I deal with this person? What package am I getting? I don't want to know surface level. Do you have, I can't judge a person off, are you single, relationship status wise, and do you have children? That's not enough information. And it shouldn't be enough information for any of us. So we need to start thinking about the contents in a package, because that's what matters.